What's up, guys? This is Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 78. And first off, I want to give a huge shout out to my local trading card shop. This is Rally Squirrel here in Charlotte, North Carolina. They were able to hook me up with 2 boxes of the Pikachu collection boxes from Crown Zenith. So we got 2 of these guys. So now we have plenty more product to open for the channel. As you guys know, I have been buying a bunch of these binders. I'm sorry about my dogs. Right now, one of our dogs is in heat and the mail is going crazy. Yorios is going nuts right now. So you're going to hear a lot of that. If you guys don't know, I talked about in one of my previous videos that I was going to be going after master sets of everything. Maybe not master sets, but I was going to be bindering all of these sets for organizational reasons. Also because I already did it with all the Wizards of the Coast cards, even though those are still 70-80% complete. But I figure if I'm going to be collecting the rest of my life, it won't be too difficult to complete all of those. The hardest part is having the bones and the structure, which is the binders. I think these binders are pretty good from Card Guard. I am not like sponsored. This isn't an affiliative thing that I'm doing to get free stuff. This is just, I like this binder. You can get it on Amazon for 15 bucks. The sleeves, let me get this open. The sleeves are sideways inserting, which is kind of nice. I just really like it. They're super clean, and I like the black one. I picked one of those up from a cheap thrift place, going through bins and getting discounts, and I decided I really wanted to order a bunch of them in black. So now I actually have all of these sets all the way up to 2008. Well, the beginning of 2008, bindered up. I even bindered up some Diamond and Pearl stuff that I've had sitting around. So I think, guys, I may actually be going after completing every single set in Pokemon, excluding McDonald's sets, special sets, things that, you know, may not be considered the normal expansion sets. Other than that, all of the main expansions I will be probably going for. Might not master set them, but I will be bindering them. So I'm excited to continue in that. But yeah, Rally Card Shop is a shop here in Charlotte. They have an awesome selection of cards. They have an awesome trade night. They do whatnot streams. They're really cool guys that were in that shop. Made me feel right at home. Really, they are a good community there. They even have a section for bulk cards that they let people in the store pick out whatever bulk cards, like commons, uncommons, even reverse rares. So they have a whole section for that for people who weren't able to complete master sets or full collections of whatever set is modern that's come out recently. They have a section in their store that's free that you just bring your binder and you can fill in all the slots. And they let me take home a bunch of bulk so that I can finish up my Astral Radiance and my Lost Origin, because I really didn't open that set very much. On this channel, I talk a lot about sealed product, so there were some of those sets I just didn't feel like opening, but I wanted to buy a booster box just so that I could say that I own every single set in Sword and Shield, other than Rebel Clash. I still need to get Rebel Clash, so I'm going to work on that at some point. Yeah, guys, Rally Squirrel is a shop. If you're Charlotte local, I would seriously check it out. They're really nice guys, and I think I might actually do another video inside their store. There's these 2 cards that I really want in their store, a Feraligatr EX and a Meganium EX from Unseen Forces. So I'm hoping I can get a good deal on those. But either way, I'm going to do a video showing the inside of the store, but stay tuned for that. That's kind of my new spot, and they're giving me distributor pricing on these products that are coming in. They couldn't sell me all their product because they need product to sell, but we will be coordinating in the future for me to buy sets when they're coming out and really getting them at cost. So I'm super excited about that, because technically they are my new kind of sponsors as far as modern Pokemon goes. These guys are really helping me out by doing this, so I really want to show them some love. And hopefully, if you're Charlotte local, you can go and check them out. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. This is Mystery Mail Day number 78. Thank you guys for staying along, and let's get into it. Okay, first things first, we have a bunch of envelopes here. I'm guessing these are holos for my theme deck. Also, before I get into that, actually, I do have to say one more thing. Rally Sports, while I was looking at buying these products, I was looking at cards. They have a huge display that I'm going to show you guys on camera the next time I go in there. They have a huge display of cards in their glass display case, and it's really amazing. I was looking at a couple of them, and this one caught my eye, and they just threw it in there and gave it to me for free. It is the, let's zoom in on that. It is the Chilling Reign VMAX Blaziken. I was able to buy the alternate art for about $160, but they gave this one to me for free, and in a lot of ways, I like this card a lot more. I just love the colors on it. I love the VMAX style. As much as I rip on modern Pokemon, man, some of the modern Pokemon cards just hit different. And honestly, I think there's a place for both vintage and modern. And I think my opinions are going to evolve and change. Because with stores like Rally Squirrel, with stores like that where there's a community and trade nights, and they have a whole section for bulk cards if you might not have them yet in your binder, that you can just take and fill in those slots, that's pretty incredible. And that makes it a lot more achievable to complete these master set collections from these larger, bigger, more modern sets. But anyways, okay, that's really it. Let's go ahead and get into it. I've got my trusty Husky right here. Whew. Okay, so if there aren't invoices, I can't do the shout out. So hopefully there's invoices here. George, we don't see an eBay name, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay. But I will shout out anybody. If you're subscribed and you sent me something and you want the shout out and you're really persistent on it, just leave a comment so that people can see your eBay store link. I don't mind it at all. I love helping people out, especially when they're hooking me up and helping me out by giving me good deals on cards. It goes both ways. Thank you for your purchase, eBay user Birdman. Yes, this guy was actually really polite, really helpful to work with. He got me one of these cards that I needed for a really good price, on the fly, shipped cheap. The seller is Birdman. So hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to zoom in on that. So we got B-U-R-D man. And it looks like there's an underscore B-U-R-D underscore man. Thank you for your purchase. Let's get into it. Thank you, Birdman. I appreciate you sending me this card and sending it promptly. I'm sorry that it took so long to get to actually reviewing it. I've had a lot of content that I've been doing, so it's just taken me quite a bit of time to get to it. But stay tuned, because here your card is going to be seen by hopefully someday. I know I have almost 1,500 subscribers, which is another thing I want to celebrate. We almost have 1,500 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Almost 1,500 subs. Let's go. It's definitely a time to celebrate, and we've got some awesome mail to do that. Okay, oh wow, absolutely beautiful. I didn't even know this was a reverse. I thought I was actually getting a regular holo, but I like the reverse a lot more. This card is beautiful. Number 1 of 106. We've got the Emerald Reverse Holo stamped Blaziken. The reason that I arguably like this card more than the regular holo is because of the gold lettering that's up here. That's one of my favorite things about some of these reverses. Let's go ahead and, oh, we got that right out. And he used masking tape, which, thank goodness he used masking tape, because masking tape doesn't stick. It doesn't get all nasty and all messy like usually other tapes do. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to take this guy out and look at it up close. So the back looks really good. There's definitely some wear, but either way, I think I got this card for like $8 or something. Really a great deal for this card. As you guys can see, it's a reverse holo, but the regular holo portion of it looks pretty much flawless. And of course, you've got that gold lettering and the green emerald stamp. Honestly, I wanted this card in a regular holo, but you know what? This card looks phenomenal in the reverse. I'll take it. I will take it. For $8, this card is phenomenal. Here we go. We have one less card now that I need for my EX series era. So we've got EX Emerald. Now that's one more card that I have in EX Emerald. Let's go. Okay. Moving forward, let's get into this next one. Well, actually, I'll save the envelopes for last. We'll open these bubblies. Quest Master. So this eBay username is Quest Master, quest.master. That's what it looks like the username is. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that. Quest Master. Oh, wait, does it not show? There it is. Quest Master, quest.master, quest.master. Appreciate you for hooking it up and working with me. As I said, I do what I say I'm going to do. We're doing shout outs if people are putting in their invoices or their seller names on there. That's why if you don't yet, your seller name should be on all of your mail. I do my mail manually at the post office with a machine, and that machine actually allows me to enter in a business name or your eBay name, which I think is a really nice feature, especially when you're trying to market yourself and there are people like me doing videos opening up your product. You make it easy to get that shout out. So the easier you make it for me, the easier it is, and I'm going to do it. Okay, so this here, I believe, is, I got this card for, I think, like $6, $3, $4. I already got one of these in, but this is the other one. This is what I'm talking about when you can find this hollow. As you can see, there's silvering on the corner. There's silvering on the top edges. That's okay. I don't even know if I told this person I was going to give a shout out just because of how cheap the card was. But we're doing shout outs for everybody. We got silvering on the side of this card, silvering down below. Overall, not the best quality card, but that's okay. We got this for our Deoxys theme deck. I wanted to get a couple of the cards so that I had a good, barometer for what to look for in a played card. And honestly, despite how rough this card is, the card looks semi-nice. The back actually looks pretty good. Here's the card. It's got a good bit of bow to it, but honestly, the hollow doesn't look that bad other than the edge wear on it. Like over here, you've got some pretty gnarly edge wear right there. But other than that, not too bad. This will be a binder filler for my Deoxys binder. So I have one right now in a theme deck. This one will go in my binder. I think I have a more mint condition one coming. But this was just to get an idea of like what a $3 or $4 card is. I'm trying to get that hollow pattern to show for you guys so you can see it a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get this card. It's already damaged enough. Let's go ahead and get it so you can see it. It's actually, the hollow is not that bad on this card. So as you can see, the hollow pattern is really nice on this card. It's really fitting for the Deoxys era card. It's got that kind of, that space, that galaxy look behind it. I really, really love this card. This is probably my favorite artwork in Deoxys. I really think that this particular artwork looks phenomenal, and that's why I bought so many of them, trying to get a good feel for what the market values them at. I know I tried to get some from Troll and Toad, and they screwed up and sent me non-hollows instead. They sent me 3 non-hollows for almost $70 after tax. I was not happy about that. Just got refunded on it. And of course, I'm picking up these hollows. They're played, but I'm picking them up for $3. So really just, I would avoid those big card seller distributors. I would avoid those guys because they're already raking in the cash and they probably don't need to be making $20 a random hollow, especially when you're buying 3 of them at a time. But I digress. Moving forward, I still need this. I don't know why I put it away. Okay. We got Rigo _7N. Rigo _7N. I don't know if there's maybe an invoice or if it's just on there. RIGO _7N. If anybody's wondering. Because I'm doing shout outs. I tell people I do shout outs and I mean it. Okay. Beautiful. So I got this card for super cheap. Again, this was like a $3 binder filler card. Probably could have gotten it for even less or even gotten it for free. Somebody probably has one of these laying around at their house. This was a card that was a part of the theme decks. This one in particular is for the theme decks. This is for my EX Sandstorm Caravan theme deck. But I'm also working on completing the binder sets. So I actually need this card for the binder, but this is so that I can complete the theme deck. This is a really, really nice card for $3. I'm not sure how you could do too much better on a card like this. A hollow that is in the EX Sandstorm era. Wow, this thing is nice. Nice, no creases, no bends, nothing serious here. Perfect. Here's a $3 card from EX Sandstorm. Look at that artwork. Like seriously, look at those greens and that yellow and the pink. I mean, the design of this card, really, Generation 3 was still a really good time for designs. They still did such a good job on this card. Really just love this card so much. It has a great hollow pattern on it as well. The hollow is basically like minty on this guy. As you can see, that looks really good. And so this can either go in my EX Sandstorm binder, which I might just do because I'm not pressed to sell that theme deck. And I do need this card in my binder, but I'll probably put it with my theme deck and just put that for sale. But this is a really nice hollow that really will complete that theme deck nicely. Okay, moving forward, I'll put this back in a sleeve. Figure out what we're going to do with this guy. Put it in a top loader. Okay. You really put all these in top loaders, but I digress. Okay. All right, we got that one in. I need to put this Deoxys one in, and then I'm done. I'm done. I swear. Just super OCD. Oh, and there's some kind of... There we go. All right, I don't know what that was, but... And this Deoxys was hard to get into this top loader because it had a little bit of a bow to it. It had a little bit of a curve to it. So hopefully this top loader can straighten that out if it stays in there for long enough. Okay, we got Lido 402, Lido 402, Lido 402. Linda, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get into this. Put that card saver over there. Don't know when we're gonna need those. Trash. Okay. Okay, got some more trash. And is this an additional invoice? Got some masking tape. Nope, it's just a piece of paper. Awesome, fantastic. Needed this card for Unseen Forces, as well as the Meganium EX. I really like those cards, those EX cards. Some of them just look really cool with the silver border. But we got a Meganium here. Originally, I needed this card actually for a... I think I needed it for a theme deck, actually. Yes, I needed it for my Lugia theme deck, I do believe, but I needed a non-hollow, and I think I stumbled on this. And at the same time, I needed this card. Wow, none of the top loaders, none of the sleeves are coming out of these top loaders. At the same time, I needed this card to complete my Unseen Forces binder set. So honestly, this is number 9 in that set, so I have to put this card in my binder because honestly, it's number 9. It'll help fill out that first sleeve. And yeah, is it still out of focus? Yeah, it's out of focus. Okay, making sure. Sorry guys, sometimes I forget if it's out of focus, but I want it to be in focus for when I put the light on the card so you guys can see what kind of condition cards I'm buying, what I'm looking for. I'm really just looking for a card that's intact, that's not damaged. I mean, I don't really care for the whole PSA 9, PSA 10, having the best grade. And I probably will have a collection like that at some point where I have very high grade cards. But honestly, it's very subjective and it's all what it's valued at to you. To me, these cards are still cardboard. I don't really understand the point of paying astronomical sums of money, which is why I always try to get good deals locally and buy people's collections. That's where I seem to find the best type of value for what I'm specifically looking for. But I hope you guys are enjoying this hollow pattern. As much as it doesn't take up enough of the card, you can still see that hollow pattern popping off. It's still a really pretty card. And that is number 9 from EX Unseen Forces. Can't wait to slide that in there. We got Unseen Forces, we got a Sandstorm, we got Emerald, we got a little bit of everything that came in today. In fact, is the Blaziken, is that number 1? Yeah, that's number 1. Cradilly is number 3. So all of these cards are the front sleeve of their respective binders. All right, we got David, DNA Hobbies. DNA Hobbies, all lowercase, exactly how it sounds. DNAHOBBIES, DNA Hobbies. Check them out. Thank you, David. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Oh, about to smash this glass table. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Let's see. Is there an invoice? Yes, because he's a smart cookie. There's an invoice. Okay. Let's see. DNA Games and Hobbies. DNA Games and Hobbies. Thanks for your purchase. Hope you love it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. And I purchased this card for a total of 99 cents. And honestly, I don't think I ever remember telling them I had a YouTube, so they just package stuff really, really well. DNA Hobbies, definitely somebody that I would shop with again. Great packaging. Okay. For such a cheap card, too. We're talking about a 99-cent card. You guys, so this is the non-hollow shift tree. You guys might be looking at this card wondering, why on earth do you have a non-hollow shift tree? Well, this card is in Deoxys. It's not an easy card to find in a good grade. There's a lot of beat up ones out there. This one's in really good condition, and for $1, I just couldn't pass it up. I'm going to use it for my Deoxys binder. Originally, I thought I was going to use this card for my Deoxys theme deck, but I already had the card laying around, and this one's in much nicer condition. So this is going to get put in my binder for EX Deoxys. This is number 25, and I have a very low amount of cards from EX Deoxys, so I definitely needed that card. Thank you, David. This one is, I'm not sure who this is from. I can't tell. Sent in a super basic envelope. Almost makes me feel like this wasn't an eBay purchase. Whoa. Whoa. So, wow. So I paid $50. I paid $50 for one of these. This is why when I saw on Troll and Toad that they had them for $17, $18 a piece, I jumped on it. They are not in stock anymore on Troll and Toad. And honestly, this card probably would have ended up in better condition. Let's go ahead and open this up, not destroy it. I highly recommend people using masking tape. The kind of sticky clear tapes that people use are really hard to get off of top loaders. On top of that, they're just hard to pull off in general. So I highly recommend masking tape if you don't use masking tape. It's clean. It comes right off top loaders. Anyways, let's get into this card. This card is supposedly mint, and I don't care. I don't care how much I have to pay. If it's actually mint for $50, I don't care. This card could definitely be a little bit cleaner. There's a little bit of silvering at the top, but overall, the card just has silvering. That's it. That's the only thing I can see. The back is damn near flawless. I'm going to show you this in a second. So here's the front. You can see that little bit of silvering at the top. That's all I can see. Other than that, the card is phenomenal. Definitely a crazy jump from being a $3 card to a $50 card. But you guys can see I'm very serious about this card. I really like this one in particular. And this is the type of card that I would want to get graded. This one would probably get an 8 because of the silvering. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I don't think you could get a 9 with silvering. So 50 was pretty much me overpaying. But once you guys see the back, you'll understand why I bought this card. I know we're seeing so much Deoxys lately. This is the back of the card. There's no wear on this thing at all. This thing is mint condition. There's no wear on this card at all. So for me to pay $50 to get number 16 and the Deoxys, like the main form that you see, like this card is, in my opinion, this card is just gorgeous. Really want to get a close-up of that. Really, really nice hollow pattern. Trying to get it to pop off on camera, but it can be difficult. You guys can see that, though. I know you can see that. That hollow pattern is faint, but it's really, really nice. It just looks like stars in the background. It just looks like stars in the background. I absolutely love this card. But enough about Deoxys. Let's go ahead and sleeve this thing. Get it in a nice sleeve. Get it in a fresh top loader. Hopefully, it's got a little bit of bow to it. Hopefully, over time, it can just straighten out a little bit. Definitely could have been nicer. See, this is the type of thing that I think you could find this just buying off of a kid's collection. You could probably find this card locally for way cheaper. I can't believe I paid what I paid for it, but I'm going to have to look into my purchase history and see if I actually paid $50. Either way, card definitely looks like it's mint condition. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Am I going to put it in my binder? Am I going to keep it like this? We'll find out. So last card here from Pookie, P-O-O-K-I-E 852015. Pookie. Let's go, Pookie. What can we get? Let's see what we can get. Oh, you know what? I think these are some energies. I think these are some energies that I got. So, sorry. I built up the hype, but they're just energies. So these are energies that I got to complete one of my theme decks, one of my older theme decks, the Sky Ridge theme deck. So we don't really need to look at these. I will open them up real quick just to show you the kind of energies that I collect. But no, never buy energies. There shouldn't even be a market for energies. The fact that these were $1 a piece was kind of ridiculous to me. Yeah, and these are mostly played. I think I got these for maybe 50 cents each though. I feel like I actually got a decent deal on these, but I don't know. Yeah, most of them are, as you can see, there's whitening on the bottoms of these. Most of them are played, but that's okay. It looks like overall, they're all in good condition. They're in better condition than the Expedition Energies that I have laying around. This one has a crease, which is unfortunate. But I did find some more Expedition Energies, so honestly, I think I can do that without that one. I just tried to save some money, so I bought a couple at the same time. But the Expedition Energies have the e-reader code on them. These are much harder energies to find than all the other kinds of energies. I'm telling you right now, between first edition and like Expedition Energies and like e-reader energies, those are hard to find. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the mail day. Oh, let's zoom that back in. I hope you guys enjoyed this mail day. It was really a light mail day, but I have some things cooking. I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to finish sets for all these modern sets, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. And stay tuned. I might do a live stream later tonight. Depends how I can get this video uploaded. I might open up some Crown Zenith since we just got a bunch at wholesale pricing. Anyways, guys, peace out. Again, shout out to Rally Sports. Thank you guys so much for having me, for hooking me up and treating me like family. Peace.